All right, so you should have finished simplifying expressions, and we'll use some of the same stuff there as we do here. But now we move on to multiplying. Multiplying is not so bad. One thing you got to remember is we are not cross-multiplying here. No cross-multiplication. We are multiplying top to top, bottom to bottom. That's how we multiply fractions. We also, since we are going to be exclusively multiplying for these couple of examples, we can cancel across fractions too. Okay? Because each one of these is completely surrounded by multiplication, we can start canceling across fractions. And that's how we want to start. Don't multiply first. Start to see what you can cancel. So specifically, I'm going to look at my numbers. How about 4 and 3, the coefficients here? Can I cancel anything without, they won't reduce. So I'm going to move on to the next part of my denominator, 4 and 2. Okay? Well, 4 over 2, that does reduce to 2 over 1. Or leave me with just a 2 in the numerator. How about 9 and 3? What's 9 divided by 3? 3. Is it going to be in the numerator or the denominator? It'll be in the numerator. Okay? At this point, you can still start canceling out some of the letters that you see, some of the variables, but I'm going to put everything kind of together all at once. And then it's going to be a little bit easier for me, at least, to see what's everything I can cancel. Multiply straight across. Here I have 2x. Don't forget about the x here. 2x times 3xy cubed. 2 times 3 is 3. X times x gives me x squared. No other y. So we've got 6x squared y cubed. Now on my bottom, notice that I don't have any more numbers, just the variables. So I've got x squared and x. That's 3 x's. And then just one y. Okay? Now at this point, this starts to look like some of the stuff we did back in Unit 5. You bet. It really is. Okay? So I've got 2 x's in the bottom, or 2 x's in the top, 1 x in the bottom. 2 of those are going to cancel out, leaving me with just 1 x. It's going to be in the denominator. It's where I have more of them. 3 y's in the top, 1 in the bottom. That's going to leave me with just 2 y's, and that one goes away. So we have y squared in the numerator. The 6 has nothing to work with, so here's my solution. 6y squared over x. Just reducing. Okay? Next one, you may have to do some factoring. Factor, right? So let's start with factoring first. Okay? X plus 5, nothing to factor there, but I'm going to consider in parentheses. Now, two numbers that multiply together to give me 12, add together to give me 7. That's going to leave me with x plus 4 times x plus 3. 4 and 3 are the numbers that will work. So that's gone now. My denominator is now x plus 4 times x plus 3. Let's go ahead and look in the numerator of the next one. 3x plus 9. Well, there's a common factor of 3 in each of those. So if I factor a 3 out of 3x, I'm left with x. Factor a 3 out of 9, I'm left with 3. You can double check by redistributing 3 times x, and 3 times 3 will give me 3x plus 9. Okay? But the point is, we want to factor. We want to try and get these simple. That's going to help us find our matches a whole heck of a lot easier. Okay? Look at the denominator, x squared minus 25. This should look somewhat familiar from the previous examples we've done. We have a difference of squares, x squared minus 25. It's still something that can be put into 2 parentheses. And we think, what's the square root of 25? It's 5, but it's a negative 25, so one of them must be positive and one must be negative. Okay? Now, we have our numerators and denominators completely simplified. And again, before I start multiplying anything, what am I going to do? Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel across fractions. X plus 5. Do I have another x plus 5? Yes. So those are gone. How about a 3? Do I have another 3? No. So that's going to stay put. How about an x plus 3? I do have one of those. So x plus 3 is gone. Do I have anything else that's going to cancel? The only thing left I've got in the numerator is a 3. In my denominator, I have x plus 4 and x minus 5. And there we go. Notice that I didn't do anything with excluded values. For this round, I'm not going to worry about those at all. I just want you to focus on the simplification for multiplication and division problems. Okay? So now we move on to division. Please stop this video. Take a look at the next one, dividing. rational expressions.